Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. All right, you have found yourself a sturdy and comfortable seated position. Your eyes can be either closed or open. And if they are open, your gaze is directed softly and clearly downwards. And let's begin today's practice by taking 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when we breathe out, we're going to make sure that that's about twice the length as the in breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In, out, and in, and out. Just begin to notice what is here and now. Noticing sounds around you, the sound of my voice, maybe the hum of the refrigerator or birds outside your window. Noticing our body, maybe some emotions like anxiety or melancholy, pressure and temperature. Everything happening here and now. But of course, you may be thinking about this, maybe planning dinner or remembering a fight you had. So instead of paying attention to these thoughts, bring your awareness or your attention to the breath. Notice the in and out sensation that naturally comes along with breathing. Watch this rhythm. Watch this movement in the same way you would watch the crashing waves on a seashore. In and out. And when you notice that a thought has taken you away from the breath, just return. Not a forceful, not a concentrated thing, just a gentle return to breathing. Right here and now. Come back. Come back to the breath. Here you are. This moment. Not the last moment. Not the next moment. This one. Is there anything missing from this moment? Is there anything that isn't here that would make this moment complete? When you leave thinking alone, that little talker, that little voice in the head, when we leave this alone, what's missing here? Notice that everything is already complete. So just rest in this completeness. It's already enough. Let everything else, opinions, wants, and desires, let everything else like that go. All right, you can look at the screen. We spend so much of our time in desire, always seeking the future to be happy. It's such a malfunction of the human psyche. The idea that this moment isn't enough. I need more. And as the Bob Marley song, Want More, says, now you get what you want. Do you want more? And it's true, this is cycle, given to us, of course, by evolution. When we were surviving, where things were dire, wanting more was really good, kept us alive. Not being satisfied with this moment was beneficial to our survival. Because, of course, complacency, contentment don't do well if you're needing to hunt and get up and go do something every day. But now that we have things sorted out, for the most part in survival, and for most of us, not all of us, we still have this operating system of wanting more, thinking that the well-being stuff, the goodie of life, the spiritual attainment is somewhere in the future. Attaining. Now, what's wonderful about this practice, if we just pay attention to our experience, we'll notice what's really going on. We have this moment, this is it right here. Then we say, I want chocolate cake. Or I'm horny, I want sex. I want companionship, whatever it is. There's this desire. And so when we get that desire, let's say we have sex or then we have that chocolate cake, then it's like, oh, thank God, that felt great. Thank God I got the chocolate cake. That was wonderful. I needed that. And then give it 2 hours, maybe even 10 minutes. Now I want this. Why? Because desire itself is felt in our mind as pain. And so when we get to obtain the object of our desire, that pain we feel has temporarily lifted and we feel good. And so we erroneously believe that that is how life works. I must obtain what I want in order to be happy and content. I must keep attaining to alleviate the pain of desire. But what we don't notice is just that it's not the object that we get that makes us happy. It's the absence of wanting that makes us happy. And so practice is really this way of letting this moment be enough. Letting this moment be what I need. Not asking anything else. And even the desire to practice in order to gain in some way, in order to become more content, in order to get something, is also not practice. This is why I usually say practice really isn't a doing. It's an allowing. It's not a getting. It's a let going. That's a word, but just letting go, allowing and being content with what is already here. And that desire for wanting this and that, you can see it clearly and it goes away. Then it comes back and then it goes away. No longer taking you along for its crazy ride. So I can't stress this enough. Practice is important because it allows us to see our experience very clearly and to remove what is an illusion. And of course, the greatest illusion of all, of which the West and most of cultures promote, is that the future is going to make you happy. When in reality, this moment is enough. But don't get it confused. I'm not saying if you're in a dire situation, if you're in a bad situation, a bad relationship or whatever, that you shouldn't work to change that. That's not the point here. Rather, that this moment being ever present can be enough. And that can be true even if you strive for a future. So this isn't a anti-future approach, it's more so recognizing what is already here and now, that this moment can be enough for our lives. And there's no need to chase desire, because that is a recipe of being unsatisfied perpetually. So practice. And of course, if you have any questions about what I do here, or anything that we talk about here, any comments, any opinions, please post them below. I will answer all questions in a separate Q&A. And if you are new here, I post a video like this every day. So if you're interested in meditation practice, just learning more about the mind and learning more about your experience without the spiritual stuff or the belief systems, join the Attentive Mind, and I'll be here for you every day. Thank you everyone for showing up today. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.